who this a call me already? Sure. How everybody there? Come on, me I start the class with the cross. And roll. Villas. Come on, students. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. How are everybody there, man? How are everybody there? How are everybody there? Where everybody there?
Roll, I see our way. Roll, I see our way.
on them, man. Me need to carry over my supporters over to me. Them no know say me there.
Problem come here rolling up.
Come on, man. Me have to...
Sickness.
Whoa, Jesus, the stew peas are walk. Oh, Jesus.
And do thy work thyself. Me say roll, God and roll, God and roll. I want to love to heaven when I die. He go hear God and roll. Take it up. He roll the sea away. He roll the sea away. He roll the sea away. All of the problem roller. All of the sickness roller. All of the bill them roller. Everything problem. Yeah. He roll.
Come on, my students.
He roll.
I want the
He
students.
roll. He roll. He roll. Hallelujah. Glory. Thank you, Jesus. Whatever you face this week, forward still. Whatever mountains come in your way, forward still. Yeah. Whatever, if you book your tour, forward still. Disappointment come, forward still. Woo! And if another pastor fall, forward still. After the pastor we are follow, we obey with pastor, but we are follow Jesus. Forward still. Woo! Young people, walk holy, make the right decisions, walk right, walk holy, Ramandosia, Rakandarabasiandarabosha, walk holy, forward still, it's Jehovah's will, though the billows dash and spray.
Good evening, Jamaica. Good evening.
Love to travel? Study hospitality and tourism.
Good evening to the world. Good evening to Canada. Good evening to the United States. Good evening to everyone in the Caribbean. Good evening. And a blessed morning to those. No, sir. It starts already. A blessed morning to those in London and in England and the United Kingdoms, and those who are in Europe. Because the mission and the vision the mission a move in a way where so many people are watching. Would you agree? So many people are watching. So I have to say hello to the world. To the world. To the world. Greetings to the world. And greetings to everybody who has come here tonight. The stew peas was very nice today. Oh, not see me stew peas. Mighty God. Oh, no want to see my stew peas? I said the stew peas nice in Jamaica. Oh Lord. Who want to see the stew peas? No. Why not provoke me? My. Oh, Jesus. White rice done cook. Stew peas. Yeah, man. I go just add up the spinners now. And then, the pot ready in the next 20 minutes. And you see my stew peas look good? No found a man out there, no woman that cook them nice, clean stew peas they go no. No found a woman that cook them nice, clean stew peas they with nice, real coconut milk. No found a young girl now do them nice, clean something. You know much things in my stew peas. Chicken foot, beef, pig steel, cow skin, everything in my stew peas. And that you call old me. When you eat that you have to come back. Have to come back. And when me talk, me tell you say me get all a nice pear, A nice, not even quarter pear. 1/2 of the pear me name with the stew peas. One of the things that me can't be me not so active. The stew peas are work. Yes, Scarlett, you never get none of the stew peas. Happy belated birthday to my stop student, Scarlett. You know yourself, my daughter. You couldn't get none of the stew peas. I mean, I want nobody. Nobody call me and beg me none of the stew peas. You're not funny, young girl don't know if you cook the right stew peas for the man. Sorry there. No funny young girl don't know how to cook the stew peas rice. Or no cook on the stew peas. Or no cook the stew peas. You have to stir up the man body with the right stew peas. Any on in your mind stew peas, uno no dash, uno have to come back. What me say? Have to. Me tell you how powerful my stew peas be. My best friend and me not talk how much weeks, and me I go tell you something. Somebody said to her, say, say Andrea cook stew peas. Say, as much as me and she not talk, she sit, who call me so early? Hello?
Andre?
Yes, I'm in class. This is too early to class.
Oh. What time was the best time to call you?
What is it something private?
No, I just want to talk to you about something, but it could be any time.
Me there in a class, me there on the show now. So when the calling time call, if you want call in the calling time, you can call in the calling time. After that, you can. You have to go call me, say about 2 o'clock tomorrow.
Alright then.
Bless you.
Okay.
And me say my friend run come in the vehicle from Portmore. She run, you remember how Derek say run all of the good P them? Me say she run from Portmore, me and she not chat. And me just see she hand out her plate. And you know she still not chat to me, you know. And me say no, I'm going to give her the stew peas. Yeah, man. Yes, man. My stew peas make people talk. I wonder if Noel wants some of my stew peas. I wonder if Noel or Cathy wants some of my stew peas. Them we talking in Jamaica. I wonder if Noel or Cathy wants some of my stew peas. What we say? In Jamaica? I wonder if Noel or Cathy wants some of my stew peas. Who no want them for talk? Noel, I went a visitation. When a visitation, Noel, we will send some of my nice clean stew peas for you, you know. Cathy, you want me reach a St. Elizabeth to your family or you want me give some of the stew peas? Tell me not, Cathy, because if me give some of the stew peas, you will talk. Chuck, man. Whoa, the stew peas at work. Sorry, my students with the holy pa belching and them. So don't have to see we don't know professor, you know. Because me a fix my body. I wonder if the truck man wants some of the stew peas. No, or the Indian man. I wonder if the Indian man wants some of the stew peas. When you don't mix me and ask about, if you go ask entertainer, you don't mix my name with them. You know when the teacher forgets because the teacher, when the teacher should have eat, the teacher go out, they go get the information them so the class can keep alive. Anyhow, updates. Who want to hear the updates? Who want to hear the updates them? Alright, here are the updates. So Miss Sophia is still in the hospital. Miss Sophia kinda hurt by the fact that she said today that she not see enough people are joining the demonstration, and every time when she think about it, it kinda make her, she expected a lot more people to join the demonstration. So I have to explain to her, I said, boy, Mama Sophie, the sun hot, and enough, if me not go, it's like people not go at the demonstration. So, I'm going to make it my point of duty as much as, I'm going to tell her today, the reason why I never go to the demonstration in Jamaica, I'm going to say this too now. I'm diabetic. And over the weekend, my feet have been having continuous muscle spasms. Foot them are stiffen up on me. So I couldn't go out there because that's a sign that I might catch a stroke. And with this heat outside, I make it a point of duty that I stay home and I fix myself, Jamaica. And you hear what I say too now? So I couldn't go out there today. My foot them man stiffen up on me. So I said to myself, say, let me take some time and fix myself. Yesterday, whilst all of you were una their grandgala there, so I was home resting. I never came out of my bed yesterday. I stayed home and I rested. Today, I rested. I just cook my stew peas and go back in my quarters. My health come first. So yes, so Miss Sophia is in the hospital still. And they're saying that they'll have to go probably monitor her for 60 more days. Hear what I said? They're saying that they will have to monitor Miss Sophia for 60 more days. That is 2 months, Jamaica. Two more months. Right? 2 more months. They want Miss Sophia to stay in hospital for 2 more months. So I am saying to you all, I don't want to end up in a situation like Miss Sophia, that I have to be admitted in the hospital. You see, diabetes, if it is uncontrolled, can kill you. And not, I am going to get rid of my diabetes. So I'm going to make it a point of duty to go and look for Miss Sophia tomorrow. And there are a few things that I must get for Miss Sophia. I'm going to use some money tomorrow and purchase some things for her. Because that is like a mother to me. So I'm going to get her the glycerine. She asked for a particular set of hydrations and a particular set of fruits. She's going to get them tomorrow. And I'm thinking of getting her a basket tomorrow. Remember, so her body drain and everything. So I'm thinking of going somewhere to go get her a nice basket or a nice orchid. Or no, I think I'm going to get her the orchid instead. I'm going to go to the plant place and get her a nice orchid tomorrow to lift her spirit. And I like the idea there. I'm going to get her the orchid and the fruit, the things and so forth. So she can, who likes that idea? And I'm going to spend an hour or 2 with her tomorrow. I remember so she's diabetic. She's fighting pneumonia. She's fighting rheumatoid arthritis. So there's multiple complications happening with Miss Sophia that a lot of people don't understand. Plus she's stressed. She's stressed by the fact that when she had talked to me today, the only thing she was like, Andre, why Kathy and Noel can't talk with my daughter today? Why Kathy and Noel can't talk with my daughter today? Me really just want to bury my daughter. All on her head is for her daughter to be married. All she's thinking about is that Donnelly needs to be buried. Her breathing has improved significantly. I remember one time when she attacked, she's not coughing anymore. The breathing has increased significantly. But they said they want to monitor her for 60 more days. That's 2 more months. Two more months. So tomorrow I'm going to get her a nice orchid and her fruits and so forth. Get her some nice fruits. I got to get her a pear and so forth, so she can have pair with her chicken and so forth. Because I really want her pan no rice. I'm going to say this to you. If you don't know, I don't have a motherly bond with my mother. My mother not deal with me. So, ever since Miss Sophia come, I've developed a bond with Miss Sophia. Me coming like Miss Sophia, brand new baby boy. So, once Miss Sophia call me, all if I certain hours, me still gonna answer and take her call. Because we develop a bond during this time. Me no know, you know. But me just develop and I've never met Miss Sophia over the phone alone. Me talk to her. And the prayer warriors, them where they charge up Friday night. Hey, the amount of people say them love the prayers. Big up to the church at Atlanta today we pray for me. One church catching a Holy Ghost for me today. Pastor, everybody in the church in a Holy Spirit for me. Bless up Atlanta. All of the people in Atlanta, bless upon yourself. Not to mention New York. Oh, Florida, bless up, bless up, bless up, Florida. New Jersey. Come on, Jamaica. Everybody. Miss Sophia love me. Love me bad. Hey, me hear say one church in Atlanta today. I never get the details. The person message me and say, them never know say me big. Them say the church in a one Holy Ghost. Georgia, bless up everybody. All of the church them will pray. When I know the one them in Jamaica pray. Whoa. But bless up to every church. Bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up. Bless up. Tonight I go and carry a story and I want to share that live here because this story is rather interesting. Somebody asked for him brother get him name Shanning Bryan. Vote for Shanning Bryan pan Rising Stars, yeah? Shanning Bryan 444. Me gonna hear. Me don't know if him song good enough, but me gonna hear.
On your mind, oh, yeah. I know that we've been through so much pain.
Them I say for bet if one can put my students, I could put everybody put in a one vote for Shanning Bryan. What wanna say? 444 5510 44 man, yeah man. See me I hear say in a Boston, Massachusetts, them pray for me too. Thanks to everybody in a Boston, Massachusetts, we pray for me. Yeah, man. Thanks to those in Boston, Massachusetts, who pray for me. Atlanta again. Why Nikki want? Yes. Come on. Me go carry a story now and I don't want nobody disrupt the class now. Me say those in a Bridgeport, Connecticut, I pray for me too. Bless upon yourself. I'm going to carry a story today. Today I'm going to want to hear the story, right? Come on, students. Come on. I want to hear that story.
Yeah, hello?
Good evening, sir.
Yes, I'm Andre.
How are you?
I don't hear you.
You have to go somewhere where me can't talk to you because I can't hear you and me can't bother with you. So you have to, it give me peer bad reaction.
Oh, you are hearing me now?
Yeah, hearing you now. What is your name?
Okay, yeah, my name is Shabadin Peart.
Shabadin Peart.
Yeah.
You're on my live. Tell Jamaica who Shabadin Peart is. What happened to you?
Alright, during 1999, I was working at the Kingston Public Hospital as a porter.
How old were you in 1999?
1999, I was 18 years old.
So you're 18 years old and you were working at where?
The Kingston Public Hospital as a porter.
Oh, okay. Alright, so tell Jamaica what happened to you now.
Yes, so while at work on the 14th of May 1999, while I was at work that day, I was on a 62 shift. I leave work.
No, you were on the shift of 6 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Yes, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. exactly.
Yeah, you have to talk clear, you know, because the world
Yeah.
hear you. You can't say 62 because it sounds like 62.
Yeah, man, most definitely. So while on the 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. shift, I leave work. My work finished 2 o'clock in the day. So I leave work and I went home. While home, I did over there until I just go over the road while sitting down with some other persons. Them say a man die up the road by Curfew Road, right? While I was at Curfew Road, we went to Curfew Road to look at the man that died, and we saw that it was a security guard died. Then we come back down to sit down. While we sit down back the road, I see many radar car come and go away back and leave and go away. While radar car them leave and go away, about 3 more radar car come. Anyway, we still sit down there. I'm going to see when the officer come and say, we must go in at the Jeep. So we're going at the Jeep. They took me to the Admiraltown police station. That was next to where I'm living. So the Admiraltown police station. Then they take me into custody. They said they're going to check me out. All right. I gave the policeman my ID. I gave him my name. I gave him my mother name. I gave him all the information that they asked me. He said to me, they're going to check me out. As soon as everything good, they will let me go the next day. While there, so the 14th of May, the Friday come done, me not hear nothing. The Saturday come done, me not hear nothing. And the 18th of May, they come and they charge me for the murder that took place on the 14th of May. After Inspector Asbanwright charged me, that was in charge of the Crossroad Division to the Matilda's Corner Police. He was in charge. After he charged me the 18th of May, he come back and questioned me on the 19th of May. But he never know now, same breach my rights by charge me for offense the 18th and come and question me back on the 19th of May. So that is where the breach went. Anyway, them go on with it. I going to go to court, them set a court date, go to court from half a tree, then them send it off to the Home Circuit Court. While going to the Home Circuit Court on the 10th of July year 2000, I were tried in the Home Circuit Court by a 12-member jury. Miss Paula Llewellyn, that turned the DPP now, she was the head prosecutor in this case. So
you say Miss Llewellyn, the DPP now, was the prosecutor against you?
She was the prosecutor against me in this case.
Mm-hmm.
All right? While she was the prosecutor in this case against me now, my lawyer that me did have representing me at the time, named Miss Janet Nazareth. Anyway, she asked me, while I was in the dock and whatever, she questioned me. I answered all her questions. She looked at me and she tell me, say, Mr. Peart, you know, say, I know that it's not you who do the murder. You see me like how the police say, I know that it's not you who do the murder, but we need you to tell me. So So here what them do now. After trying now, she telling me that Miss Paula Llewellyn tell me that me could make a mitigation plea and plead guilty, and she would give me 12 years before parole. Me said no.
What you say them say?
She said I can make a mitigation plea to plead guilty and
you serve 12 years.
And she tell me say I can get 12 years before parole, and I tell her I said no, I cannot plead guilty upon something that I don't do, because me know me innocent and me in my job as a porter working. And when that occurred, no, I don't plead guilty. Anyway, them going to the jury room, and while the case were trying, they found me guilty. So they sentenced me to death on the 10th of July. When I came out of court, it was about 9:30 in the night, or 9 o'clock.
So you were sentenced to death?
Yes, I was on death row.
You were on the death row, you were the death penalty?
Yes, I was on death row year 2000, the 10th of July. That's the day that I get sentenced. But they took me to prison the 12th of July and the Wednesday. So when I just get sentenced by the Home Circuit Court, they carry me go to Central Police Station. That is where they keep me until when the Wednesday come, when the documents ready, then them carry me go to Spanish Town, death row.
So,
Yes.
in the year 2000,
Yeah.
you were sentenced to death in, where you say, life imprisonment or death row?
No, death sentence. Death row I was on. Death row I was on. Every warder, every majority Jamaican know about this case. Yeah, I was sentenced to death row, on death row, at the age of teen.
In your teen, at 18 years old,
Yeah, I was.
you were working at KPH
Yes, as a porter.
as a porter.
Working
Between-
with a company named Lamasa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, working with a company named Lamasa, and they picked me up and charged me.
So you were on the road and the police just pick you up and charge you and say you commit the crime.
Yes, they says me.
So you're saying the police never do no forensic and say you not have no gun or nothing? Did you have previous history with the police?
No, and never yet. And when him take me into custody, I was even saying to them, so why you don't come and check my house? Why you don't? Them don't swab me hand. Them don't check my house. Them don't do nothing at all. So that means that simple show you, because if
so them just, what you say them just take you up off of the road and just charge you as the person commit the crime?
that commit the crime that occurred the same night. But what I'm saying, if you take me up off the road, you're supposed to swab my hands, because gunpowder residue must be on my hand, or check my home, something. Because I tell you that I work at the Kingston Public Hospital. I gave you my address, I gave you everything about me, I gave you all the information about me. And you still went on with the case and you charged me for the murder on the 18th of May now.
So on what basis did they charge you for murder though?
Alright. It was alleged that a lady named Claudette Noel, she lives on Lower Ivy Road where me live. I did have a girlfriend by the name of Debbie that time. The policeman used this lady to come and say she hear when them couldn't say them saw me, because she know she never see me do nothing. So the policeman used her to come and say them a bill a case, so them come and tell her that come to court and say you hear when, but true them never know say hear when evidence cannot work a privy council. So when to find out their hearing evidence, so the policeman inspector gave her.
Yeah, wait no man. Ma ask you how them come by if it says you.
Oh, them come by to say it's me. Well,
Yeah.
Well, what really happened then? Them say a youth named Dean like me, he have the same name, is Dean killed the man, but my name was Shabadin. So them say it was a youth named Dean that killed the man. So somehow, through probably him named Dean, the person that them say commit the crime, and me named Shabadin is my right name. So that is how them the entangle with the names then get mixed up.
No, sir.
Yeah.
So In 2000 now, you say you were prosecuted.
Yeah, I was prosecuted by the Home Circuit Court, Court 1, in front of Judge Wesley James, and the prosecutor was Miss Paula Llewellyn now that turned the DPP.
So after you got prosecuted, what happened after that? How many years you were in the prison?
In prison, I served 12 years, 5 days in prison.
12 years, 5 days.
12 years, fully straight calendar year, 5 days before I come out back. So when I went in there, year 2, while I was in custody from 1999, I didn't get to come back a road until 2011, the 20th of May.
So how did you get to come out of prison? What?
All right, like what I do to come out. All right, what I do to come out now. While on death row, you cannot make 14-day pass. So during the 14-day, I appealed to the Court of Appeal out here in Jamaica. It's tried by a panel of judges, Judge Makala, Seymour Panton, a couple other judges, and it was supposed to try like a case where it normally takes 5 days. They were looking through my case for 4 years and a. So while appealing to the Court of Appeal out here, them were supposed to look through this case 5 days, and it took them 4 years and a. And when I was in the prison death row, then send back a letter to me. They called me by the superintendent office upstairs, and when they send back the letter, they eventually end up now. While sending back the letter, they were telling me that I lose out my appeal. So while losing out my appeal to the local Court of Appeal, that is when I appealed to the Privy Council.
So how it reached to the Privy Council?
Alright, how it reached to the Privy Council now. Before it reached to the Privy Council, the Court of Appeal, the local Court of Appeal out here would have to dismiss it. And then I write to a lady named Miss Juliet and Ori, solicitor law firm. So I stay from prison where I was and write to Miss Juliet and Ori. She's a solicitor law firm in England. And she put a lawyer on it named Mr. Stephen Leslie. And while Mr. Stephen Leslie were on it, I were writing out the grounds, certain points, like through me there prison a good little time. I put 2 and 2 together, some points, some grounds, and me think to myself, me could have give myself a more fair trial, but that's true. The prosecutor now, the problem we me did have now with Miss Paula Llewellyn now, she were forcing me to plead guilty, and I said, I'm not plead guilty, and she said to me, I can get 12 years before parole, and I tell her, I said, no. So that is why, true, I don't plead guilty, them end up sentence me to death. But Father God does work it. That's still did end up the 12-year there, but I come out on bail. I come out on bail based on England. While the case reached to England send back the case down here and tell them so they make an error. So while they make the error now, Andre, this is why they study about Shabadin cleared by the UTEC. If you go to UWI, where the law school is, they study about mine case. Because my case is a landmark case. Other lawyer told me them things like Mr. Churchill Nita, Mr. Bert Samuel's daughter, some other big lawyers know Shabadin period well good, but and they know the case though. I know that what I'm saying now to you and what I'm saying to the world, they study about my case at UWI, and them also study about me by the training school, the police and that are leaving that are graduating from the training school, and teach them how to not to charge a person for a crime today and go tomorrow and question them back on the same crime we charged them for yesterday, because that is where they make them error from. So that is why they study about my case within law.
So
and
now,
yes, sir.
What did the Privy Council say about your matter now?
All right, the Privy Council now ruled that now and say them themselves now going to make a retrial happen. So them themselves going to send back the case down here. So that is how I came back now, get back this retrial now and start go to court in 2007. But by then, they transferred me from 2005, the 19th of December, from the Spanish Town death row, and they transferred me to the General Penitentiary. So I was at the General Penitentiary, so they carried me back closer to the home circuit court because they know that the retrial gonna be ready in 2007 when Hurricane Dean come in that year 2007. So that's the time when I was start going back to court on the 4th of May. That was my first appearance before the court.
So when you go into the court now, what was the new real trial? What did they say?
What did they say? Alright, going to court 2007, going to court 2008, going to court 2009. You see, in 2010, when I go to court, I book a judge lady named Miss Miss McIntosh, and Miss Marva McIntosh, her husband is named Miss Makala McIntosh. I faced Miss McIntosh in court in court 2, and Miss McIntosh told me that, Mr. Pierce, I don't normally give people bail in or what, but this case is very weak because this case is a case that reached the Privy Council, and the Privy Council sent it back out here. So this case is very weak, but within everything, Mr. Pierce, we're going to have back a second trial. That's what she told me. When the second trial started and I was going to court, it was a 10-2, so it was a unanimous verdict. So I win them 10-2, 10 juries say not guilty, and 2 jury.
So in the retrial,
yes,
in the year of what, 2007?
Yeah, the retrial started back 2007.
So when did the jury?
The jury come to a verdict in 2010. So while going to this nether trial now in 2010 now, that's when 10 juries say not guilty and 2 juries say guilty.
So it was a 12-member jury.
So it was a 12-member jury, but 10 out of it say not guilty. So the next 10 were cussing the next 2 and were saying to them, say, all 12 of it done decide, say, we are going to find him not guilty. So, Una say guilty. It was so on that basis now, that is how I end up got bail by Miss Marva McIntosh. So I was granted bail, 1 or 2 surety.
So you're granted bail. So
yeah, I was granted bail.
But if you majority of the jurors found you not guilty, shouldn't you be released?
Yes, I should be released, but what they did now, it fall under a unanimous verdict. Unanimous verdict mean there's a breaches where they were wondering and pondering now, because remember in the first trial it was all 12 jury found me guilty. Now since it reached the Privy Council High Court, which is the highest law court in the world, so when them sit out to the panel of judge, because when a case is tried in England, it's a 9-panel judge try these cases, not like 1 judge. It's 9 judges sit down and they look into the matter, the one they pass around the paper to each of them have a paper.
Yeah, man, I know how the Privy Council works. You should know that I know how the Privy Council works.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Exactly. So with all of it happening now.
So you needed everybody to vote. The 12 of them should have voted the same way for you to be released.
Yes, for me to release, but
so it became a hung jury.
There was a hung jury. That was a hung jury going on down there. So because that now there was an uproar upstairs in court. They're nice. Because the next 10 jury them now start cuss the next 2 them now, and I say all of we decide say we are gonna find Mr. Pierce not guilty based on the
evidence.
England. Yeah,
based on the ruling that came from England.
Based on the ruling that came from the High Privy Council court in Andrea. So based on everything what happened now, that is how them start to study law about my case. So my case is a case that fall under enough other case now in Jamaica, it fall under it. So by the law school of UWI, my first time them.
So you're saying that the school of law and everywhere use your case as an exemplary case?
Use my case. Yes, Andre. The proof is there. And you can call even Miss Valerie Nita, Mr. Churchill Nita, anyone.
Valerie Nita knows about your case?
Valerie Nita knows about my case. Good. Valerie Nita.
And if I should ever call Miss Nita, she will be able to verify all of the things that you say?
Yes, she will be able to verify me, she, and even Mr. Churchill Nita.
So even Churchill Nita know about your case?
Yeah, man, Churchill Nita know about my case. Good, I can give you my number now. I can give you his number now.
No, I don't need Miss Anita number. Me good man.
Okay.
So I want to know now.
Yeah.
So you were 18 working.
Yeah, working with La Massa Company.
La Massa
With
Company
porter.
as a porter.
Yeah.
And
working with
the
nurse
next
and
day you're
doctor.
being told that you're a criminal, right?
Yes.
You got locked up.
Yes.
You were charged for the murder of a security officer.
A security officer that named Delroy Parchment.
So you were charged for the murder of Delroy Parchment.
Parchment, yes.
You're saying there is no evidence that could have linked you to the crime, but you were charged for the murder.
Yes, Andre.
And Paula Llewellyn was the prosecutor for the...
Was the prosecutor at that time,
Mm-hmm.
at that time in this matter in front of a judge named Wesley James. And Wesley James died the other day. I thought he's sick and died.
And you're saying that Miss Llewellyn was trying to convince you to get what?
To plead guilty, to make a mitigation plea. Yes,
to make a mitigation plea.
Yes, she want me to plead guilty and said yes, it's me do the murder, and she compromised, and as I say, she gonna make me get 12 years. 12 years.
So she wanted to give you 12 years for the murder so you could be released after.
Some could release after, by the time 12 years after parole, I could get some parole. But me tell her, say, me not do no crime, so me not plead no guilty. So that is how they come together and sentence me to death.
So, and after that, it was carried to Judge Wesley, and he gave you the death penalty.
And he gave me the death sentence. And when he gave me the death sentence on the 10th of July, he looked at me and said to me, Mr. Peart, what you have to say? And I was there looking because I don't know nothing else to say to him, because if I were going to say something to him, I would say to him, say, set me free, because I know that I'm innocent. But he done already sentenced me to death, and he knocked him one hammer like something where you use.
The gavel.
The gavel, yeah, whatever it is, yeah. So this took place in Court 1, year 2000. So at this time now, when I just get the sentence now, I am just 19 years old, but I come in custody from I were 18 years old.
So in your teens, you basically spend most of your life in prison.
Most of my lifetime, all of my teen life, like me 18, me 19, me 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, come right up at 2011, the 20th of May, I come out on bail, because what they do now, after they gave me bail now, they thought I was going to jump the case, but I go to court till the case finished. But the major thing that took place in this place is like the public defender, where someone was supposed to defending the citizens. I went there, I went to Miss Caroline Gooms, the human rights lady.
So you went to Jamaicans for Justice.
Jamaicans for Justice.
You went to
the public defender.
Who you went to the public defender?
She was Arlene Harrison, a lady that use one cigarette light one, and she cost paper door and a move fast.
So you're saying that Arlene Harrison was smoking? That's the person who was in the office of the public defender.
Yes, she was using one Mataran light in one, and
she was just smoking.
She was smoking, and she was behaving quite rough, like she don't want to see me. You know, when you're running somebody, it's like I said.
So you're saying the office of the public defender?
Yes.
Basically show you disdain and scorn.
Yes, exactly. They are doing things to run me away, so I just get so frustrated. But at that time now, while I was coming back to and from now, I was living in Montego Bay. Never did live in Kingston them time there. Because the lady that bailed me out, she was from Montego Bay. Place named Cornwall Court. Yeah, Cornwall Court in Montego Bay. So that is all, because I end up get bail out. So long I did and then thing that nobody know really bail out, man. And one day I did dead here, and I just did make a link and thing and book a lady, and she just willing to help me, and she just bail me out. Because she said she know that I'm innocent. So she bailed
so
me
when you come out of prison now, when you went to the public defender and Caroline Gomes.
Yeah.
What was the outcome of that?
Alright, when I went to there, to state to them that we need to get a lawsuit on the table, because, you know, through we just don't know that we know, so we win the case, So as we were saying, we want to plan together because them always tell us that if you are trying to sue the state or trying to sue something, you have to start from the public defender. But Miss
Harrison.
Harrison Dave, she behaved every time when me go there. She cuss up a lot of bad word and she smoke cigarettes, so I just get fed up and just don't go there back too much. You understand? Because every time I go she me see and we go down to get to business and come like somebody in the bigger heads in the government officially did tell her say black this thing, behave this way, smoke cigarettes. You're not supposed to smoke and a cuss bad words. Me come to deal in my case because me I try because I tell you I lost my mother, I lost my job, the amount of money me lose everything. I'm just telling you, my mother died in 2019 still, you know. But my mother was a good lady that grew me up good. We never used to go to high school, but my mother always teach me honesty. Working is the best. So even though I stopped school from 7th grade, I learned fridge work around a man named Mr. Henry until me that work at Moses Jamaica Limited. Spent about a year at Odessa, and my last job with me do was KPH as a porter before I go into custody, before they take me into custody and take away my freedom. Because they know that I didn't kill nobody. Even the girl that come give evidence on me, I saw her even last week. She do here downtown. So this is a girl that named Claudette Noel, and she tell me that Shabadin, I'm so sorry. I'm said to her, I say, I forgive you. Because
so even the same person who was crown witness against you.
Yes, I saw her like every other day downtown. She do here. Yeah, she do here downtown. And she told me, I told her that I forgive her, and she tell me, say sorry. And she tell
so
me,
my question is,
yes,
where do you go from here? Were you compensated by the government for the years of loss?
No, I never get to compensate it because what they do now, they use as tragedy now. They first make sure that somebody tamper with my birth paper. So they lock down my birth paper. So if I come a road, I look for my birth paper, and I know me still can't get my birth paper.
Yeah, but your birth paper is one easy thing to get. Once you get a good lawyer, the lawyer can assist you in. You don't have no family member who can tell you where your birth paper is.
Well, what really occurred then is since the other day in this year, I come across my sister, and when I come across my sister now, she's the biggest one out of the whole of us, then give me some sheet of things. So I go to the RGD and I pay 12,000 there, and then tell me I have to wait now from 6 months to a year before me can get it. So my sister sign up some documents, my other bigger brother him sign up some documents too. So we it's like it's a third party have to sign up the documents. And my sister is 10-year-old older than me, so she must have to sign up the documents. So still doesn't have a birth paper.
So because you don't have a birth paper, you can't sue the government, that's what you're saying?
No, that's not.
So I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna say this to you. Yeah. You say you have access to men like Churchill Nita. And you're saying that you don't go sit down with Churchill Nita or Valerie Nita for them to help you with the case so you could sue the government and get some compensation?
But what them do now, them say the statutory of limitation has passed, the 6 year has passed, because through them time they now all in Harris to them a delay, I go there the case finished 2012. I went there.
Oh, so the statutory is that you have 6 years to sue the
limitation has passed, yes, 6 years has passed. So true, she delayed, Miss Arlene Harris, she delayed me 2012, she delayed me 2013, she delayed me 2014, right up till when she did, I don't know whenever she did stop, but I need to get fed up because she has cost so much bad word and she has smoked a cigarette and desk cock up and every time the boy Shabadin period are coming and so try and bother with this boy, boom, and fling them the documents and so by me now as a young youth now.
And you're saying that this is the office of the public defender?
This is the office of the public defender. She's a brown lady with her hair kind of look curly. Big woman, big respectable woman. Because he's a man that love my mother, you know. Anybody who know me can tell us that even when my mother get old, I me that clean her shit out of the tree away. The tree picking my mother get, and me was the one that come end up there, her bedside before she died. in 2019 because that lady could visit me straight to prison and run for me. So Miss Arlene Henry was supposed to make a step towards the lawsuit because...
So you're saying that Arlene Harrison...
Yes, Cosbador.
No, it's not. So you're saying that for the 6 years she frustrated you, so you just stop going to the office?
She frustrate me too. Me just stop. So make me stop going to the office now. Based for now, she frustrate me. Yeah, based for now, she frustrate me. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. And when I know reason with Miss Anita one day, you know, and me I reason with another lawyer. So when me go down there, you know, me I reason with another lawyer, you know, and the lawyer look on the time, the lawyer is about wait, the case done from 2012 and based from 2012 till when me they go down there, you know, like 2020, 2019. So when, I think the COVID is coming, but before that, the lawyer was saying to me, say, the statutory of limitation has passed. So I then make it pass, Miss Arlene Harrison, as somebody that a programmer, Andre. Believe you, me, I submit the statutory pass because these are you to me help write about my case in prison. Nobody not to help me. I mean, write all these letters, send them go to the lawyer. Me even write out some grounds and some points and to make the lawyer argue on them during my trial at the privy council. That's the man asked me, say, if me ever go to high school, and I tell the man, no. The man said to me, say, he's one of the most intelligent inmate ever seen in custody, leaving GP or Spanish Town. That's what the man tell me. And I'm telling you. So, yeah, you understand? So, even though I never finished school, I still did have a little knowledge and them thing about the thing, but just show them a fight with them, I give you a hot fight.
You know what I'm going to say to you, though?
Yes, Andre.
I want you to go to Miss Valerie Nita's office this week for me.
Yes.
And I'm sure if Miss Valerie Nita sees you, she will see how best she can assist you in getting the birth certificate. And I'm sure Miss Nita can give you some further legal advice.
Yes.
As to how you can go about a lawsuit. You probably can't. There must be some way in which a lawsuit can be restarted. So go and speak to Valerie Nita and find out. Because you were wrongly accused.
Yes.
You spent how many years behind bars?
Yeah, 12 years, 5 days.
12 years and 5 days. Had it not been for the Privy Council, you would not be a free man.
I would not be around if it never was for the Privy Council. I want you to listen to this because when them take you off a death row, everybody will get the sentence during 2005. So when them take you off, if somebody gets 60 years or 55 years before parole, so me would be calling 2055 me that eligible for come around, so I still would have to call about 33 more years. Meanwhile, me that done the 20th year already. So 20th year overall gone out of my life now from 1999.
So how old are you now?
Oh, I am 41 years old.
So you're 41 and at 18 your life became a misery.
Yes. Yes.
Never at the point you say you walk with your friends, go up to look at the dead man.
To look at the dead man, walk, come back down, come sit down. You much vehicle go away. Me couldn't kill a man and sit down there to see me make police come catch me. Oh, that's some fool. So me tell you, the system, these are what the England lawyer them were looking at and I said, but hold on, oh, Mr. Pierre to do a crime and sit down there save me because at the same time when the man when the same night when they take me to custody, it's the same night the man died. It's little before they take me to custody. After. So if the man has just died and you take me to custody, you should do your relevant investigation. First thing, them don't search me house. Them don't swab my hand if you say, alright then, you know what, he'll just kill a man. Come, we carry go to the Admiralton police station. We're going to swab your hand. Because we must find some gunpowder residue. They don't search me house. They don't search nothing. They want to take away my ID from me. So they take away my worker's ID from me. That mark Lamasa to show that I was a porter. Because I was working with the nurse and the doctor them right through.
Wow. So what do you want? So how are you coping? Have you been able to get to work?
Oh, I mean, no, I can't get no work at all because everywhere I go to look for a job, they want to employ me, but I have to have the birth paper. The birth paper could get the TRN and the NIS.
Oh, so because you can't get the TRN and the NIS, you can't get a job.
Yeah. So through the bird paper, the bird paper now and if you get the TRN and the NIS, through that nobody now really employer. You know, say we know the rules. Me now go out there go thief, cause them know that me is not no criminal, me is not no thief, me for just want hold my own. You understand me, Andre? And that me I do from ever since me I hold my own. So wicked that's all.
So like how you're not working, how you survive these days?
How me survive these days? Well, me I tell you the real truth. It's just the mercy of God. God carry me through. I'm gonna say this to you now. As I tell you, say now and then, sometime me will be at a place and a man come call me and him say 1-2 day work there, so I mean, we're going to mix some concrete or whatever, but apart from that, it months now, so you know, so if you sit down at 6 months, 4 months, and no work, no come, if the man didn't get no work, you can't get a little 2-day work, so that is what, so like during the little time now, and then...
So how are you managing the pandemic?
How I'm managing the pandemic now, like when me do little 2-day work, and me get a little money, I try to do some buying and selling. So right, you know, if me get the money, me can try back some buying and selling. Because you know, say, through Neymar supposed to go back to school this September coming, and just through...
Who is Neymar?
Neymar Pierre is my son. He's 4 years old. He's 4 years old. Yeah, he's 4 years old, you know? Since February.
So what are you doing for yourself these days?
What am I doing for myself right now? I'm not doing nothing. I would like to start a little business, but what I'm trying to show you, I don't have any money to buy up some goods and go on.
So what kind of buying and selling you normally do?
What kind of buying and selling you normally do? Right now, you can just go downtown, like for instance, then you go downtown, you buy out some brazier, you buy out some woman cheap things and just go turn them around country, whether it's making or, you know, anyway.
Oh, so you buy and go like different countries, go sell.
Yeah, go sell. You understand me? So that me that do for the period of time.
So how much money you need for start up a little thing now?
Alright, you know, so right here now, I'm not telling no like Andre. I'm not giving nobody nothing out there. But whosoever would like to assist, anything them give me, I would have to just try.
Yeah, but if I get say 50,000 or 100,000 now, we'd have to just use it and try to turn over some business with it. Yeah, you understand me? If I get, you don't want to go burden nobody, make people feel like burden them. But if we get 50,000 now, right now, we can do some business. If we get 100, we can turn it. Alright, so here what me I got to feel.
Yes, sir.
I want you to where you Tuesday.
Yeah.
We're going to meet somewhere. I don't have no money, you know, but I'm going to see if 20,000 can start to buy little goods.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to help you with $20,000 for you buy the first set of goods.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yeah, man, I understand that.
And out of that, I want to see you use the 20,000 and turn it, and where you carry come, me go show Jamaica and the world, say this is what you do. So other people can come and bless you.
Yes, Andre.
Do you understand?
Yeah, man, I understand that, man.
So, we're going to start you off with $20,000. Remember, say I don't do no charity, you know. But I want you first. We're going to go in at the place where you buy the things, them. We're going to buy it pan spot so people can see, say, yeah, buy it.
Yes.
Buy the brazier, them. Buy the bra, them. And we take it from there, so. And then I'm going to see if I can talk to somebody to give you $100. That is $15,000. I'm going to see who can give me $100 fee for buy up some groceries so that Neymar can have some food this week.
Yeah, man, I would appreciate
so, in all, I'm going to give you $20,000 to deal with the clothes and something. And if anybody else send me no more money, we put on pan it so you can buy up your stock them and can go a country, go sell. Then, we're going to give you the fifth.
and whosoever want to reach out to me, I don't have nothing like that. Them can just deal with you through your chat.
Yeah, everybody will come deal with me first. We have to develop a trust with you. And see say everything will go good. Then we're gonna let you go so that people can help you.
Yes.
You understand? So
Yeah, ma'am.
Tuesday, you see, just by the truth that you have been wrongfully charged and your life has been smacked for how many years? 12 years and 5 days.
12 years and 5 days plus overall from 1999 till now would be 23 years gone out of my life overall, because since from 1999 till now I don't get to, you understand me, get back myself.
So we're going to start here off and see how you can use it and better yourself. Do you understand?
Yeah, man, I understand you, Andre.
Right? So
Yeah.
Tuesday, save my number
Yeah.
and we will take it the birth. I remember someone wanted to forgot to Miss Valerie Nita.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go to her, man. It's a lady we know I'm a good man.
But want to go to her so she can work out the birth certificate so you can get the TRN and the passport. Because probably somebody there on the live where I watch, we probably can get a little security work, can get a little job work, we don't know. But we have to start you off.
Yes, Andre.
Alright? Mr. Peart?
Yes, Andre.
Alright, so we're going to talk soon again, okay?
All right, take care, sir.
Be blessed.
All right, then, yeah.
My God, mighty God, mighty God, mighty God, mighty God, mighty God. Mr. Peart, working as a porter. Working as a porter. Mr. Peart working as a porter. 23 years. 23 years, Jamaica. 23 years. His life has been denied. Hello?
Bless up, Professor, in the mighty name of Jesus. Could you please send me your Zelle information and I will send you $50 right now.
All right. All right.
Because enough wrong people and him willing to go on in the name of Jesus. It will multiply and replenish.
All right.
Blessings by you. God anoint you.
Bless you, mommy. We're going to see somebody just say, come on, Jamaica. Tonight we're going to do a marathon. I could do a marathon. Grandma, check the Zelle information for me. Grandma, check the Zelle information for me. My God. I'm going to start him off in Jamaica with the 20,000. We want to see what he does with the 20,000. You know why I'm starting him off with the 20,000, Jamaica? A lot of people have gotten way more money and we have not seen them done anything with it. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good evening.
Hi, Andre. I'm calling from Miami. Could you send me the information? I want to send $100 for the gentleman, please.
954-708-3127. It's on my it is on my page. Just go look on my page, you see the information.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, honey. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good night.
Good night.
Why me left school so long, but me not think me have a brain after them man when me had talk a while ago. What a man by words name man daytime. Why brother this a man that know everything, God Almighty. I don't feel him do any crime.
Mr. Pierre never did any crime. And that is what I'm going to say to you. There are many people who are behind the bars who aren't necessarily wrong, you know. There are many people who are in lockup who aren't wrong.
Why it is so sad. The man spent 12 years best time of my life there.
12 years behind bars, sentenced to life and death in prison.
12 years of the man's life. Yes, the man 12 years in life. Almighty God, me are touched by the brother, man.
12 years.
Jesus Christ. 12 years.
12 years interdicted into prison. Placed on that roll.
Oh, God have mercy. And they won't even try to fix him and life after him and come out. Then this a run around and a carry him in a circle same way. Now try to give him no farmer justice.
It is. Do you know how many Jamaicans are in the predicament of this man? How many mothers?
I watch your show for so long, and I want to saw the situation. Other than me, Donna Lee, my family, when I saw this situation, I see come across for this good while. The man spent 12 years in life innocently. You know, like him man was a robber, he never get charged before, he never in no criminal activity.
And then is when said the part say Paula Llewellyn say he must admit to the crime and be mitigated for 12 years.
And 12 years. Eh? This is a corruption in this system a long time. Can you imagine from 99? Huh? 12 years. Father God, me not stay too long for you for the car with you. Me I give $100 towards the brother there. I'll just say, watch him do and make sure I do everything right.
I'm going to any support that I get for him. I'm going to show Jamaica say I have it. And we give him in prances. You get me? The man life has been in misery for 12 years. The man never tell only, you know, the man called me today to say it's 15 days now him don't eat any food.
God Almighty.
15 days the man don't eat any food. 15 days. And it pierced my heart when the man said it. 15 days the man don't eat any food. 15 days.
There is nothing cannot be done towards this case, even though him has said gone past the time of him to do a last.
All he needs is a good attorney. All he needs is a good attorney who can possibly reopen the case.
Possibly something must can be done.
All he needs is an attorney.
Well, me I give him some good advice and tell him to link up with Valerie. So I hope he go to link up with Valerie.
Well, the reason why I told him is that when I spoke to Miss Valerie today, after I heard this case, I said, you know, me have to verify, because you don't want nobody come on your platform and tell no lie. And she said, Andre, the case is true. She said the case is a solid case. So she said, make him come. No. Because I verify him. She said, Andre, oh, me know that's true. He told me that he met her in Churchill Nita's chamber. And when I mentioned the case to Miss Nita, she said, Andre, I met him in Mr. Nita's chamber. Me no need to hear nothing more.
Jesus have mercy.
And she said, Andre, his case was a landmark case that when people need to use the jurisdiction, they will refer his case. And a lie ma tell same case is used. And a lie ma tell. And a lie ma tell.
And policeman charge the man and go back go ask him man question.
The police charge the man and then go ask him back question.
Yeah. I never hear them something in no farmer law in Jamaica. Huh? It's serious.
You know much people in the same predicament as Mr. Peart? But I am going to Peart.
I think him deserve an next chance. He deserve an next chance in life. Because a man will never commit no form of criminal activity and go spend 12 years behind bars and then come out now and still a fear struggle. Government not do nothing, not give no chance. He never have a birth paper. He might try every way to get a birth paper and still having a problem. They need to give him a chance. And anybody here in the life who want to donate something to him, who help him, because sometimes this man could have been one of the wickedest gunmen.
See somebody just pledged. Somebody just pledged to get him support for food tomorrow. Alright, I'm gonna take this next call. You hear?
Yeah, man.
Hello, good night.
Hi, good night, Andre.
Blessings to you.
Hope you're doing well.
Good, you know, it's just that I'm hurt by the kind of the pain, the kind of disjustice and injustice that Mr. Peart has felt over so many years.
Andre, I came on to season and I was listening. But I was listening to Sir P earlier today, and he was talking about C4. I'm not diverting from Mr. Peart, but while you're on the topic of the injustice that is being felt by people of this country, I'm just going to share a little bit of what he spoke about today, because I don't know if you listened to what he said. The witness that is in the Klansman trial, the C4. Are you there?
Which trial?
The Klansman trial.
What about the Klansman trial? I don't want to get in that Klansman trial tonight.
No, the witness. He was just saying that he's in the witness protection system and he has given up so much to testify against or to bring evidence against the accused. And now with the outcome of it, having to sacrifice so much, and he's now having to adjust to the program. Some family members have been killed. He's been separated from his wife and his daughters. It's really a lot. And if we want to make Jamaica a better place, we know that somehow we go have to put ourselves and make uncomfortable decisions that we're not going to be happy with. But when we hear all of these stories that are coming out of the system, Andre, who really go sacrifice themselves at the end of the day? Who is really going to do it? Yes, we know that we all have to die, but I mean, the system needs to give rewards. It needs to give reward, because at the end of the day, that is the only way it is going to change.
True.
I'm praying for Mr. Peart, and I really hope that he will get the justice that he deserves, because guess what? It can't be that people where they kill people, they walk up and down scot-free, and persons who are innocent have to pay for it. It is very unfair.
True, man.
It is very, very unfair. But I realize that you haven't touched anything on Donnelly. We don't keep the fire upon them.
No, I spoke about Donnelly earlier, as I'm saying to you. There is a lot of other people who needs justice like Donnelly, and I have to open more cases.
Understood.
All right?
Understood.
Be blessed, my darling.
Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening. I'm just calling you about your cell information because I want to send some money, but when I put your number in, what's the name do I put?
Bunny.
Bunny?
Yeah, I'll WhatsApp it. Bunny Rose is the name for it.
Bunny Rose, okay.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Yeah. Guys, if you can support the mission, support the mission. A lady said she going to empty her. She going to empty her She going to empty her thing to give Miss Peart groceries tomorrow. So what I going to do? Give Miss Peart groceries tomorrow and go meet Miss Sophia and go sort out Miss Sophia. Hello?
Good evening. I'm calling from the Bahamas. I'd like to send $100 for the gentleman there.
Just send me a WhatsApp and I'll tell you how I can get it, man.
Okay.
Hello?
Andre.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening. What I am checking, I'm a little worried about the birth certificate. Why is it have to take 1 year, 6 months to a year? Normally you have 7 days, 1 month, and then of a year.
There are some complications that I get to understand about his birth certificate. But we're going to, as I say, I'm going to get Miss Nita to assist him. So I'm sure he'll get the birth certificate soon.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
We're going to help him, Jamaica. We're going to help him. We're going to give him groceries because I'll have to call him back and see if he can meet me instead tomorrow. We get him the groceries. Go downtown, make him buy the things them. A video him buy the things them. You have to understand it's not gas, but because I should be good soon, Jamaica. Hello?
You get my message?
I'll look at the message. Okay. Sister, all who want to help the child with back to school things, let me know and I will keep you posted. He's a 4-year-old child. It's a very moving story, Jamaica. Do you know? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good evening.
Is this Andrew?
Yes, it is.
Take me off the license.
Mm-hmm. All right, no problem. Really appreciate the support, okay? Mm-hmm. Hello?
Andre, can you take me off?
Yes, there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just get to the point. Mm-hmm. All right, we'll do right as I've come off the call, okay? Mm-hmm. Yes, my love. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hi, Andre. How are you doing?
I am well.
Keep up the good work. I have a question regarding this guy here. I want to find out because the country was locked down for so long, right? With him, wouldn't he be able with the statute of
Would the statue run out because
Yeah, the statue ran out because it was from 2000. It was from 2011.
Oh, okay. Because I know that because of the pandemic and the statue, that's why I wanted to find out because it would have a grace period of 2 years.
No, it ran out a long time, man.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, good afternoon. This story pains my heart, Andre. Imagine how many persons in Jamaica, how many persons around the world are going through the same predicament.
Yeah, a lot of people in Jamaica are incarcerated and they are not guilty.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is that there is power in social media. Pick up your phone, make a video, and send it around. So you have to get help. You have to get help. Pick up your phone and video.
Lady, the man say 15 days in a eat now. So that simply mean, and some say, oh, I mean saying that eat for 15 days. Him say he has become immune from the prison not to eat for multiple days.
Oh no. No, you need a therapist, because that is probably is a psychological problem may develop, but I hope him and him child can get some help. I think Grace Hamilton said that she has some book vouchers left back.
Remember say me a Spice no friend, so me not think me can get nothing from Spice fee.
No,
But
I hope it reach further for him get some help.
We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him some help. We're gonna use that platform and help him.
Yes, man, and I will really appreciate if I find out more about stories from other persons as well on your platform.
I want a lawyer to come talk to us one of these nights.
Yes.
We want a lawyer, we want a prosecutor to come tell us.
A strong lawyer to not play lawyer to make him get help. 12 years? Oh no, man. But thanks, Andre. Have a good night.
Yes, man. The Zelle number is 954-708-3127. Hello, good night.
Good night, Mr. Stevens. Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. I pray the Lord favors you and bless you in every area of your life. I love what you have been doing and I love what you have done tonight. I would like to backtrack a little bit. Just saying, just a suggestion as your student. I was wondering for the Donnelly case, is it possible that at the Riverton dump for the forensic team to go there and possibly look for teeth? Because when a body is burnt, the teeth is still there.
Yeah, but here is the truth about the Riverton dump, my dear. The police said they went there and they found nothing. And equally, my friend, the dump is going to be closed very soon. So the dump will not, nobody won't have access to that dump. The Prime Minister said that the Riverton dump should be closed, I think, by September, if I get to understand.
Oh boy.
And tonight, I am coming back to the Donnelly case, but we have another pressing case. A man was served injustice. A young man at 18 was locked up for a crime. That is what I'm focusing on tonight. I have done enough for Donnelly. I'm going to continue for Donnelly, but tonight I'm looking on Shebanese Peart. Have respectfully, let us focus on Mr. Peart tonight. All right? Good night, my dear.
Will do. Thank you.
Guys, I've been on Donnelly and I won't stop coming. I won't stop coming on the Donnelly issue. You understand? But tonight, come on, man. Hello?
Andre?
Good evening.
Good night, sir. I just sent you $20 for that young man.
I appreciate the $20, all right? We're moving on. We're moving on. We're moving on. We're moving on.
All right.
Bless you. Somebody else giving him food. All right. Hi, Andre. I would like to say a big blessings to you and your caller. I would also like to say, like to say on the live that I am now 27 years old from the United Kingdom in Manchester and would have been 4 in the year of 1999, the same age of your caller's son. When he was in lockup, and I feel it for him and his family, I will be also sending £70 for him tomorrow, being Tuesday. Please to let me know how that is possible. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Oh, I just wanted to hear the voice because I called was to send the money and then somebody gave me your number and say I must call you. So I just want to verify.
Yes, man, the number is correct.
Okay, so that's the number. That's where I must sell
the 954. You sell it to that number. It's an associate of mine.
Okay then.
All right. Bless you. Hello. Good evening.
Hello, Anjo.
Good evening.
Good night. Good evening. About the Donnelly's thing, you remember one time Zeke's then go to Matches Lane and that them time that it was like the foreign police was here at the time, I don't know what the name, and then go down Matches Lane and then they burn the body and then get a something what go on the ground and can pick up anything on the ground. So I want to do that and go on that pick up anything, and that's why I present it today, you know. Then,
and I'm going to say to you again, we hear about the Donnelly case and I'm still on the Donnelly case. Tonight I am focusing on Mr. Peart's case, okay? Please, respectfully, I'm going to come back on the Donnelly case very soon, all right? Thank you.
Okay.
To the person who said my mouth kind of white, you know what I answer you. If you were here for some time now, you must understand when somebody speaks for multiple hours and I am a diabetic patient, that's a sign that must happen. That's why I have water here, sir. My mouth can't no rank and no found no have. Only no want me telling you what and down no. Full up of courage and yeast infection. Don't make me start talk up the things them. And that you know say me nah go no. Me nah go no. High frequency, Andre. High frequency. Run where the negative them. Run where the negative them. Run where negative them. Run. Move them. Movement. Move them, man. Move. No go on with any yeast infection and courage and no found us with syphilis and chlamydia and gonorrhea. Mix up. Cha. Hello? Good evening.
Good evening. Could you not video that man when you do give him anything, because maybe somebody will rob him? You know, only for them people they watch.
Me know how to do the thing the right way, my love. You know worry, nobody now rob him, because we not give no money in a no excess. We know how to do the thing. Thanks for the concern, but we I got video and for Jamaica see how we're going to restore the people who have been broken. All right?
Thank you for everything that you do.
Yeah, man. I'm going to say this to you. I'm going to ask you this. You know, say, we have to stop living a fear in another country, don't it? Would you agree to that?
I know, but you know what? It was installed in us from younger.
Yeah, but you see me, But walk with a spirit of... Yeah, but you have to get through that spirit of fear there, alright?
It's true. It's true. So true.
Alright, bless you.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Good night.
Hi, Andre. Good night. Just wanted to let you know I just billed you $50.
I appreciate my darling. Thank you for the $50. And it is going towards his upliftment, alright?
Okay, awesome. Thank you. And you're doing a wonderful job.
Alright. All crosses them want come draw me out. But my mouth kinda white like and some of them have the nasty and the evil and the courage with them. Alright, later.
I know. Okay, alright.
See the only so much people I message me say Andre don't cuss the girl. See there? Alright. Me nah answer. So much people are please. So much people that on Andre the person where I put up my Zelle, it is not 954703. It is 9547083127. Awesome. Somebody. Blessings to you, mommy.
Hi, Professor.
Yes, blessings to you.
This is Minister Cordy, as you would figure you'd know. Let me tell you something. You know I don't call in on your live. We love you too much. You're an eagle. You soar very high. Don't even get to that young lady's level.
Yeah, that's why I'm recognizing high frequencies, but sometimes you have to make them know so enough to dry out, Sister Claudia.
Yes, I understand, my dear. I understand, and you're only human. Let me tell you something. I'm tuning in on the high frequency, and I want you to know, say, we love you over here in Atlanta, all right?
Yeah, man. All right, auntie.
Bye-bye.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Good night, Andre.
Yes, blessings to you.
Then that's the low blow she throws, so you say hi. We don't go low. You teach us not to go low.
Yeah, man.
I'm looking for you to go low, darling, okay?
Yeah, mommy, bless you. Hello?
Hi, Andre.
Hi, mommy D. How you do?
I'm alright, sweetie. I'm gonna send something for him in the morning, okay?
Yes, mommy. No problem. I'm gonna get as much support. So we're gonna help him with the birth certificate. Help him to start up the little buying and selling. Help him for him son back to school.
Okay.
Right? And we're gonna help him get a little security work or something when him get the birth certificate. So the man brilliant, you know.
Well, may I tell you the system, Andre, the system. But thank God for God give you the wisdom and the understanding to go on this journey for the people. But Andre, I'm here. You know, I'm here. But I'm gonna send it tomorrow, sweetie.
Bless you, mommy. All right, Mama D.
Baby, yeah.
Enough people in this country want help, you know. And we're going to help them. Hello?
Hi, Andre. Can you take me off the live?
Yes, good day. You're not on the live. Yes, you're not on the live. You have to hurry up and talk. Hello?
Andre?
Yes, you're not on the live. You have to hurry up and talk. Alright, I totally appreciate, okay? Thank you, Mama. Hot. My God. Oh Lord. I'm going to end the show tonight. I'm going to end the show now. I'm going to end the show. I'm going to fix myself. For those who want to know, tomorrow I have a very interesting show coming up. Remember to come back to school tomorrow night, alright? We're not staying here long tonight. Walk good Jamaica. Stay blessed Jamaica to the world. Thank you for supporting. Keep the mission alive and you'll see all that we do. Good night.